Just did a video, didn't upload it yet, thinking I've got a lot of stuff in my head. And I know if I put it out there, it's going to serve, if not great purpose, because we don't have 24 hours a day to put ourselves towards one item. You know what I'm saying? There's more than one item in your day in order to have a real life. Although the destiny of this reality in the book I'm creating, in the words I speak, in the reality of the figmentation of your imagination, only to bring a different perception into your own view based on my reality, is this. I'm going to show you some shapes and how I get to the sizes and why I'm at the sizes, because it doesn't matter. It can be at any size you want, but because I'm at that size and what happens by being that size is the only reality you can see. And if anybody can deliver it any better than what I do, or any different, or not that I have to, you can deliver it any better, but as long as you receive it recreated better than higher vision than whatever I can deliver, hallelujah. 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 Heaven's angel of life's light. This is what the first one is. I need to show you how we have 9. I own one half of my board, and I own one half of your board. You own one half of my board, and you own the other half of your board. So this is the board. In between, right, we own the same. I own to here, you own to here. I own to here, you own to here. The same thing over here. This one is in between. This one is in between both of these. Instead of me playing in this world, I now come together into this world, and I join you in this area over here. Call this my own moon. You join me in the area over here. Call that your own moon. The reality is, these are 2 different time clocks. This is the one in the center over here. How we perceive to look at the blocks and our own reality of what the blocks could mean. Okay? All I made is 5, 10, 15. Okay? 5, 10, and 4. 10 and 4 equaling to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. This, okay, times 3, 1, okay, is a chessboard. 16 is one part of a chessboard. 4 and 4 is 8. 4 and 4 is 8. We have an entire chessboard over here. Okay, 64 areas in which we take 4 areas and we join to the main square. Now something's wrong with this design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, the reality of this design, you have to understand, is because the passage road here came together as close as it could, I could not put this closer, because if I would put this closer by 1, okay, although it would end here, this and this, if I put this closer by 1, I'm now joining the flip square. I'm now joining the flip square all the way to here. I would be in the center. So I put it back and I'm over here. Do you see? You wouldn't know, right? You wouldn't know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Here's 16. This is my first block. I need a 16 here, and a 16 here, and a 16 here, and a 16 here. But in between, I need a 16 here, and a 16 here, and a 16 here, and a 16 here. Okay? 16, 16, 16, and 16, 32, 64. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, and 16, 64, 128. One piece of the memory. I don't know what happened to me. I didn't like the way I was delivering that. So I just want to show you that by designing it like this, it becomes I. You see the letter I? Okay, now if I turn it this way, it will be the H. Why will it be the H? Take a look what happens. This one is in between the 2 sides. But by turning it around this way, okay, and I'm going to bring the camera back down. I'm going to bring the camera back down and to show you that these can now reconnect anywhere. So where will we reconnect? Don't forget, there's no center dot. The way I made this, I brought these two lines closer instead of these two lines closer. This is equal to this is equal to this is equal. It's all equal, except here I could not drop down another line. I dropped down another line, I would have to open up this over here. Do you understand? I would put this over here, and I would drop down another line here. So I put this over here, drop, and I'd have two lines open. If you want me to show you what it would actually look like, okay, I'm going to show you what it actually is going to look like. And now this all has to move down. So no matter what I do, I can't do it. I'm just going to show you the way this sets up, okay? Now how would it set up? This is the way it sets up. There's a main hub over here, which does all the distribution. Okay, this is from the top, this is from the top. These both come into the main hub. This becomes the hawk. This becomes the one on the cross. Everything processes through here, and everything processes through here. Everything processes from here, everything processes from here. So to understand that this block is a chessboard, 64, and this block is a 64, and this block is a 64, and this block is a 64. This, and this. That these blocks, I'm going to try and shade it in. I know I'm doing this really quick. I'm going to shade this in to know that all these blocks are now shaded in, and they're all connected. This thing turns, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the second thing is the arm that turns. Don't forget, one arm must always be here. Okay? One arm must always be here while we take this. One arm and one arm, right? The reason for that is because the forearms will now be connected to 4. Or the forearms will be this way. Or the forearms will be this way. You almost have a cuckoo clock. So either these 4 will be in this area over here, and these 4 will be in this area over here, while this one over here will always be in this area, or this one over here, we would have 2 of them, okay, and then we would have different zones. There would be a zone here for the upper side. You have to have 2 sides of everything, because you're recreating. You have to be the receiver of the spirit, okay? But you have to be the receiver as the defense, and then you must throw it out as the offense, and then we become the receiver as the defense, okay? Football, sports, building clocks, plumbery, walking down the street, high heel shoes, low size bras, sexy sizes, overweight, plus 14. Why 14? Because 14 fits around the cube. Why 36? Because it's part of creation. I'm not sure where else to take this. There are just so many things. Just I wanted to redo this, and this is such a big number. This over here, when you connect these lines together, you have to take it, design it like the Monopoly board and a soccer ball. A volleyball. I never put volleyball in here before, but lately I've been mentioning volleyball because of the way the lines go. Don't forget, if there's a line going like this, nothing's going through it. But if lines are going like this, then whatever's going like this is going through it. But whatever's going up. Do you understand the way the lines go? If the line's going across this way, you can't put a line up this way. Now, otherwise, you have to wait till you get to the end of the line. This end of the line or that end of the line, otherwise you go right through it. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Still, I don't feel I got it off right. But I got to do what I got to do, and I decided I'm going to upload both and put it in the title, This Ain't Word Hog Dewey. Thank you for watching.